Hey all! In today's episode, we'll cover signs that indicate someone is not ready for a relationship, such as selfishness, inability to admit fault, dependence on partner for happiness, expecting mind reading, and commitment fear, as well as the importance of confronting limitations and working on emotional skills in order to have successful relationships, which requires honesty, insight, patience, and learning from mistakes. Relationships, huh? They can be a real roller coaster ride. On one hand, they bring us joy, companionship, and a deep sense of connection. But on the other hand, they can also be incredibly challenging and require a lot of work. Sometimes it's just plain hard to make a relationship work, and that's okay. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you or that you're destined to be alone forever. It just means that maybe right now you're not quite ready for the demands of a committed partnership. So how can you tell if you're not ready for a relationship? Well, here are 5 signs that might indicate that it's time to take a step back and focus on yourself for a while. First, if you find yourself consistently putting your own needs and wants above your partner's, it might be a sign that you're not quite ready for a relationship. It's important to prioritize self-care and take care of your own needs, but constantly putting yourself first can be a red flag. Research has shown that people who are selfish in relationships often feel inadequate and worry that giving too much of themselves will leave them feeling depleted. So, if you find yourself always thinking about what's best for you and not considering your partner's feelings, it might be time to do some soul searching. One way to overcome this tendency is to confront your own pain points and work on becoming more self-connected. Engage in activities that help you build a sense of inner security, such as journaling, exercising, or meditating. By developing self-awareness, you can find a balance between caring for yourself and being there for someone else. Second, if you have a hard time admitting when you're wrong and always find yourself arguing over who is right, it might be a sign that you're not ready for a relationship. Rigidity and pride can be relationship killers, destroying trust and intimacy. Instead of focusing on being right all the time, try to be more willing to apologize sincerely when you mess up. It's not about placing blame or proving who's right. It's about valuing the relationship more than your ego. Take responsibility for your part in any conflicts and work together with your partner to avoid repeating the same mistakes. Next, if you rely too much on your partner for happiness and fulfillment, it might be a sign that you're not ready for a relationship. While it's natural to seek comfort and care from your partner, relying on them as your sole source of happiness can create an unhealthy dynamic. It's important to spend time nurturing your own interests, hobbies, and friendships outside of the relationship. This not only gives you a sense of fulfillment and independence, but also takes some pressure off your partner to be everything to you. Remember, a healthy relationship is built on 2 individuals who support and enhance each other's lives, not on one person, depending solely on the other for their happiness. Another sign that you might not be ready for a relationship is if you expect your partner to be a mind reader. Hinting at what you want indirectly or playing games to test your partner's love and commitment will only lead to confusion and conflict. We can't expect others to intuitively know our needs without clear communication. Instead of using blameful language like "you never" or "you always," try using "I" statements to express your concerns or desires. For example, instead of saying "you never help with the chores," say, "I feel upset when I have to do all the chores by myself. In the future, I would really appreciate it if you could pitch in." This approach reduces defensiveness and allows for open, honest communication. Finally, if you find yourself constantly afraid of deepening intimacy or committing to a long-term relationship, you might have commitment phobia. It's not uncommon to feel a bit nervous or uncertain when things start to get serious, but if fear of rejection or discomfort with vulnerability is keeping you from moving the relationship forward, it's something worth exploring. Try opening up to your partner about your fears and concerns. Talking things through with them can help alleviate some of your worries and create a more understanding and supportive environment. Additionally, seeking therapy can be incredibly beneficial in uncovering the root causes of your commitment phobia and providing you with tools and strategies to work through it. So, if any of these signs resonate with you, take a step back and give yourself some time and space to focus on yourself. Remember, being single is not a failure, and taking care of your own well-being is essential before you can fully show up for a meaningful and healthy relationship. Relationships are beautiful, but they also require work and self-awareness. By taking the time to address any underlying issues and build a strong foundation within yourself, you'll be better equipped to navigate the challenges that come with being in a committed partnership. Relationships can be tough. There's no denying that. But here's the truth. None of us are perfect when it comes to navigating them. We all have our own growing and changing to do. It's completely normal and expected. The good news is that there's a way to improve our emotional skills and make our relationships work. And it starts with taking an honest look at our own limitations. It's not always easy to confront them, but it's the crucial first step in the process. Once we have that insight, it's important to be patient with ourselves and with our partners. Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. We need to give ourselves time to grow and develop those emotional skills that contribute to a healthy relationship. Mistakes will happen, that's a given, but the key is to learn from them. It's about having a willingness to acknowledge our areas for improvement and then putting in the effort to work on them, both individually and as a team. No relationship is immune to challenges, but with insight, patience, and a shared commitment to growth, even the rockiest relationships can become something truly fulfilling for both partners involved. So let's be honest with ourselves and each other and embark on this journey of personal and relational growth together. Thanks for tuning in today, where we discuss the signs that indicate someone is not ready for a relationship and the importance of confronting limitations and working on emotional skills for successful relationships. Remember, honesty, insight, patience, and learning from mistakes are key. I'll see you guys at the next episode, and don't forget to subscribe.